I'm a small business owner, and hopefully you are too if you're watching this, because I'm going to share with you the 5 AI tools I've been using in my own business this week. Number one is ChatGPT 5. That came out. Gosh, what day is it? Today's Tuesday. I think it came out this week. So ChatGPT 5, what are the biggest differences? You probably have been using ChatGPT. So far, I found that 5 writes much better than previous versions. We've all seen that stuff online where it's really obvious that it was written by ChatGPT. It's because of the layout and then some of the terms that are in there, like no fluff or here's the kicker. I see that all the time on LinkedIn. So the writing is definitely better. It's probably closer to the quality of Claude. I personally haven't used Claude very much. I do have it and I do use it, but I've been using ChatGPT more and leaning on Perplexity and Grok for fact checking. Okay, so this week though, it's been ChatGPT and I've been quite happy with it. What else is different? So I haven't tested this yet, but supposedly it's not quite so agreeable. If you've been using ChatGPT, you've probably noticed that it thinks that all your ideas are wonderful, which is quite bad if you're trying to brainstorm, right, within your business. So yes, I think it's become a little bit more practical. What else did I find that was different with it? I have created images. I found the quality of the images to be really good, but I found those to be good anyway in ChatGPT 4. I'm using the personal version, so I think it's the $20 a month version. I was on the team version, which was about $60 a month when it was ChatGPT 4, and then for a little while I tested the free version in between the two. I just wanted to see what the nuances were, what the differences were. The free version, you do definitely run out of credits quicker. And you can't, I guess you can't upload things. So the use is more limited. Okay, the next thing that I'm using is actually a Gemini. I haven't been a fan of Gemini too much, but what I have found it to be really useful for is finding something in an email. If you want to find an old email or go back and look at something and you have these email threads where nobody's changed the subject line. So it's really hard, right, to go back and find that note that somebody sent you or the actual email that had the actual attachment from all that back and forth. So you can actually plug into Gemini what you're looking for in the email, and it does a pretty good job of going and finding it. So if you're comfortable with that, which, I mean, Google's reading your emails anyway. Yeah. But the video is not about that. But yes, very good tool. You can just go in there, explain what you're looking for, and it will go search for it. And it does a good job of finding it. So I like Gemini for that. The next tool that I've been using this week is one of my favorites, which is Perplexity. I have the paid version for $20 a month. And I love Perplexity because I feel like I can do research in there and I can get citations. So if I want to write an article or I want to prepare some research for a client or research a new client and just find out about their business and their industry, Perplexity, it feels trustworthy because I can get those sources with the information. And I also like to take things from ChatGPT and, put those in and just fact check them sometimes because ChatGPT can be off. The other tool I've been really using is Gamma, GAMMA.app. So I started out using Gamma because a friend recommended it to me, and I think it's turned out to be pretty great. I can make landing pages, I can make proposals in there, and the nice thing about it is that you can use language. So I can use speech to text and I can just talk about what I want and what I want created and how I want it to look. And it will produce this beautiful landing page. It can design a website for you. Like I said, you can have a document, you can design a brochure. And it's really good if you're running promotions. Like right now, I'm going to be running a webinar on Thursday, and I wanted to be able to have a landing page just for that. And I was able to create it. And it's really nice. And it literally takes a couple of minutes. You go in and you edit like all AI tools. You want it to still sound like you. But if you do really good detailed prompting and tell it exactly what you're looking for, you're going to get something pretty nice. So maybe I'll do a screen share and I'll do one with you on one of the next videos. Let's see. So we've got Gamma, we've got Perplexity. Oh, and I've been using Notion. I don't think I'm using it to its full capabilities, but I'm starting to get more familiar with it and I really like it. So I was finding that I work on a MacBook and an iPhone, and I was finding that I was getting scattered between my notes. You know how you have the notes in your phone, and that obviously syncs with your MacBook, and Google Drive. So Notion, I like it because I can have everything in there. I can have projects, I can have tasks. I'm going to get more familiar with it. I'm just using the free version right now, but I like it. So I'll put links to all of these tools in the notes, and I'll be sharing more AI tips for you from a middle-aged businesswoman, a middle-aged small business owner, and I think we don't have to be. I'm not old. I'm still young, but I'm not really young. And these tools are available to all of us. And I think we should definitely be using them, especially in our businesses, because previously we had to hire people to do all this work. So, just figuring out how to use these tools so they actually don't make more work for you. That's really important. But I'm using them. I'm trying everything, and I'm going to be reporting back to you on what works and what doesn't.